AFK 2 seconds.
At your command. Your orders?
At your command. Yes, Admiral.
Yes, Admiral.
Ship ready. Your orders.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy ship sighted.
Ship ready.
Enemy ship sighted.
Yes, Admiral. Awaiting orders.
Ship ready. Enemy ship sighted.
Alright. Managed to get some food inside us, so that's good. 300 point match. That's good because I don't like how that, like, if I don't deploy line ships, it randomly chooses 2 of my line ships and fucking makes them go into the fight even when they weren't available to be deployed in the fight, and then makes them lost in the warp. Some bullshit right there. Alright. These are 2 broadside boats. I'm not overly thrilled about my chances here. I'd really like to have brought something a little bit different. Well, maybe not. Might be okay. We'll see.
At your command.
At your command.
If you're trying to refer to me, the damn chauffeur, use a Y on the end of that. Hey, filthy. That's how I tend to get described. That's how I tend to get described. That's how I respond in this channel. So, FilthyRobot, abbreviated to filthy. And absolutely I respond to that. So, alright. I don't know what we're fighting over here. 3 ships at 300 points. Maybe like a light cruiser, a cruiser, and some crap. This is like a Tyrant, or this could be. That's any of the Imperial cruisers except the Dominator, I think. Okay, what do we have? It's a Tyrant. Okay. It's dodging torpedoes. Yeah. All right, I want to brawl with him as much as possible with 2 cruisers like this. Right. This is kind of annoying. I might get one of these torps hitting me. Or we might fly right through it. That works too. Alright. I guess he doesn't want me flying down that line. That's okay. I don't really want to fly down that line anyways. Fucking Nova Cannon, so inaccurate.
Reloading. Your orders.
Changing course.
That spread was off. It was supposed to be a little bit further.
Orders received.
I wonder which are the light cruisers and which are the escorts.
Underway. Ship ready.
Setting course.
Alright. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and Nova Cannon. It does more damage in the radius. It's slightly bigger. Or it was. Yeah. Okay.
Your orders.
Underway.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
And I'm not deliberately trying to not fight him. I just not want to run right through asteroids. Doesn't do anything for me.
Underway.
Oh shit, that was really close to shooting my own ship. Oh, don't stop! You fucker.
Understood.
Suicidal, apparently. That's the second time I've done that because I'm not leading it enough because I'm not seeing the bars. That's when I use hotkeys on that. Alright. Let's turn this on autocast. I want to do front range. I want to do close range with these guys, and I just want to brawl as much as possible. Alright, those look like Dauntlesses over there. Okay. Let's try to turn around and just keep at it. I don't want to keep burning. Put that in there to annoy him. Just 1 Dauntless, that's fine. It's gonna burn right through it apparently. Let's go ahead and taunt that guy. We can set up another bomb on top of him. Right there. We have torps for him. Soon. It's not gonna hit either. It's too bad. Alright. Let's go up this way, keep our broadsides. If we can split them and get broadsides on both of them, that's great. Put on lock on, which is additional damage. And just stay on top of them. They're going right through the asteroids. That's fucking great news for me. I think I'm going to use these repairs now. Let's taunt him so he can't ram. And let's go here. I want to ram that escort if I can. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but that's okay. This run through asteroids took a shit ton of damage for no reason. I'm really pleased about that.
Awaiting orders.
Helm coordinates
Spin around. I want to keep damage on this guy if I can, which means I need positioning. Like that. You can turn this way as well. Maybe torp this guy on the way. Keep going. Nice.
Execute high energy turn.
I'd love to keep splitting them both so I get broadsides. Your guns will shoot. If you have guns on either side of your ship, they will shoot. If opponents are on both sides of you, they'll shoot both of them. So that's fucking great.
Changing course.
He canceled his warp, I think, with that, I think.
Course plotted.
But he's getting wrecked right now.
Orders received.
We'll ram here because we can.
Ship ready.
Go that way a little bit. Okay. Alright, win for us. I do like the broadsides. Just broadsides are generally weaker than prow weapons, like overall. It's just, especially when you're getting kited by Eldar or you're trying to avoid Orc, like you just can't use those. Any tips for an Eldar player? Yeah, it's really easy. Just pulsar spam and win. All right. All right, almost level 6. I'd like to bring our battle cruiser out a little bit. Crew points. We have Commissar done. We have another upgrade available. I've not been getting a lot of value out of this power ram, by the way. It's still just too difficult to get those rams off when I need them to go. Maybe with micro warp jumps and power ram we could do something. But I don't know if I want to waste an upgrade for it in general. I kind of want to get rid of this lunar too, just in general, because it's not doing all that much for me. But we'll see. Start stocking up on Nova cannons, but I can maybe do one here for a while still. And if we are going to keep it, we should continue to level it. And its weapons are what? I always forget what the fucking thing uses. Those are macro batteries. And those are lance batteries. Wow, way to make it impossible to actually upgrade a fucking cruiser to be useful because it has different weapon systems. There's 3 different weapon systems. So the problem with that is if you go to upgrades, you can either upgrade lances or macro weaponry or lances, but never both. So we could try high speed short burn torpedoes. I'm not sure about that. I mean, maybe might get us some use, perhaps not. Alternatively, we could take some of these. Like, I do like the maneuvering thrusters. The rotation speed's kind of a big deal. Rotation speed's super slow on these. It's 10, so it's plus 50% rotation speed, which is kind of nice. Excuse me. And we could take favors. Astarte's not bad for that. My voice is going anyways. I'm just whatever I just coughed on. Astarte's is pretty decent. It gives us double lightning strikes or triple boarding, and it gives us 10 troop value, which is a defensive thing, not an offensive thing, but it's still decent. Mechanicus gives us the extra skill and the extra upgrade, which I like running on light cruisers. The Inquisition lets us reveal at long range and also gives us 1 crew member for every single slot, which isn't too bad either. But I think for the moment we'll just leave it and try to focus on our battle cruisers. Right. Breakthrough Defender. We haven't played this as attacker yet. But our ships are back, so we can do what we want with this. I'm going to bring Dauntlesses to this, I believe. We're playing against Imperial. His goal is to kill my shit and get away. My goal is going to be to prevent that as much as possible. 305 points is what? It's either 2 of these and some shitty frigates, or it's 1 of these and 1 of those. Alright. Alright, we'll bring the... I guess I could bring 1 of these and 1 of these. Alright, fine. We'll level our battlecruiser. He says, watched your stream a few times. Good luck, have fun. I told him thanks, and you as well. What are the Space Marine per order thing about? The things that we were just looking at are favors. And you can put 1 favor on each ship, and there's 4 favors per faction. Space Marines are actually going to be a faction of their own coming out. I think it's next week. So... Alright, So their goal here is to kill our stations and then get their line ships away. Our goal is to kill their ship. These platforms are terribly fragile. They have one set of invulnerable shields that last 10 seconds, and they're very, 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 very easy to ram down. So I'm expecting that's what he'll be doing. We brought along our battle cruiser just to level it up more than anything else, and our light cruiser here. And I want both of them engaging at close range frontal, because that's where all their damage is. We don't have torps on this guy. He does have a Nova cannon, so that's something. Space Marines nuke what from orbit? There is an orbital defense map where you do nuke the planet from orbit repeatedly if you're the attacker. But I don't think that has anything to do with the specifics of Space Marines.
Engines hot.
You get one of those. Pretty lucky hit.
Awaiting order.
Our hit, not so lucky.
Changing course.
It's okay.
At your command.
We do have taunts and plasma bombs. That's good.
Orders received. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's spit out some fighter squadrons to help protect the platform from these torpedoes. Fighters will shoot down torpedoes.
Setting course. At your command.
See them go after them. That's good because the platform has no defense versus torpedoes, none at all.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
You can see the counterfire didn't do shit though.
Understood.
It's pretty annoying. I guess it didn't hit me. That's his own fault, not my fault that it didn't hit.
Course plotted. Enemy ship sighted.
Yes, Admiral.
Burn retros. Engines hot.
The fuck was that? Is that lag?
Orders received. Engines to maximum. Setting course.
Nasty. Alright, what do we have? Dauntless MK2. Let's take it out. Care about engines, I guess. Let's get rid of this bullshit. Let's taunt him up. And does he have jump? He does not have jump. He has reburn. So let's go ahead and throw a bomb on him. So he can't get out of there. We'll lock up here. We'll lock on. And we'll lock on here. And then we'll just hold position again. I didn't realize that was mine. I thought that was his. We can set up boarding action. It's fine.
Sighted. Changing course. At your command.
We'll ram him. If he wants to stay right there, we'll fucking run him over. And then as we run him over, we'll boarding party as we go by. It's fine by me. Okay. And I'll jump away. Maybe. Come on. Fine with that. Let's go ahead and lightning strike there. Turn that on autocast as well. He has it on his. You can see the difference. And what do we want? That's fine.
Yes, Admiral.
Is that did he bring the same? No, that's Dominic's Dominator. Okay.
Ship ready. Enemy vessel.
Taking some serious damage on this guy.
Awaiting orders. Speed set.
Fighter strike it down. I'm not sure why he's taking so much less damage than we are. But he is. Probably because I don't have enough fucking upgrades on my battle cruiser yet.
Course plotted.
Nice.
At your command.
Getting broadsided to death by this guy. Alright.
Awaiting orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Oh, we just took a lot of fucking damage there.
Using speed set. Yes, Admiral.
That thing just tanked us and we didn't deal with this shit. What are we running at? That's Mechanicus. See if we can save this guy. Battlecruiser just doesn't have enough damage for the points it's doing. Yet. It will. It's actually quite decent for his damage later. But we pay a lot for the rest of it. Kind of annoying. Do we switch back to Orc right now? We have to wait like 2 rounds out. I guess we do. I guess we said we'd switch back and forth between Imperial and Orc on losses. Kind of annoyed that light cruiser stayed up throughout that. We had a focus fire on it with lances, which should actually do fairly good damage, but just wasn't doing good damage, and I'm not entirely sure why. We didn't get hit for shit with the torps, so I'm not entirely sure why our battlecruiser was just doing like no DVS. Or what was really doing DPS to us, but something was. That cruiser was actually doing DPS to us somehow.